This game is 12 years old as we speak, 12 years old, and did you know that every single day, well, every single day for at least 3 years now, this game has had a steady player base of around 7 to 8 people. Yeah, that's definitely not much. You might have thought I was going to say something bigger, but in these 7 to 8 people, well, I would say that I'm a part of it some of the time, because I still love this game so much to this day, and its multiplayer is just awesome to me. It's not a popular game, nor did it introduce something unique and out there, but I just love the fun experience that we can get out of this, and there's many reasons to love it, but unfortunately it is being shut down forever, and that is happening very soon. And I need to talk about this. This is Medal of Honor, and Medal of Honor, the one that released in 2010, still has a special place in my heart for the simple fact that this is the game where DICE, creators of Battlefield, tried to do something different, a little bit different than Battlefield itself. EA, after years of silence, has come out now and announced that they will be shutting down the multiplayer of this Medal of Honor game and the newest Medal of Honor Warfighter game 2 for lack of players and demand on February 16, 2023. But this also marks a sad day for Medal of Honor, because it's always been different than Battlefield, and the people still playing the games right now were having a lot of fun still in 2022, and I kept seeing always the same players. Battlefield has always been all-out warfare in massive maps with tons of different vehicles, and DICE knew the potential and the fun to be had in an experience like this. In fact, it was some of the most fun that I've ever had in games like Battlefield 3 and Bad Company 2. What they created here are masterpieces at the time, but with Medal of Honor 2010, DICE were given a property and an opportunity they weren't really masters at. What was told and wanted to be accomplished by EA was a middle ground between Call of Duty and Battlefield with this Medal of Honor game. A mix of pretty extensive and huge maps with lots to do, but with a fast-paced gameplay and mods that will also encourage more fast-paced action. The experience didn't really click for a lot of people when the game released, because for them the game didn't have a clear objective in mind or a clear personality. It was always mixing pretty big maps with vehicles with fast-paced elements that didn't fit for most people, hence why they abandoned the game so early after release. It was really abandoned like maybe 1 month after release. There wasn't many players still playing, but for me it just all worked really well, and I felt the series had found its true identity. I love the hardcore action, the vehicles and smaller maps, as opposed to Battlefield and such. For me, it really was just a great game. The developers didn't really know what to put in this game and what players wanted, if they were more into a Battlefield-like style with huge maps, more vehicles and such, or if they were more into Call of Duty fast-paced action. Which is why the next Medal of Honor game just after that was Medal of Honor Warfighter, which was more of a Call of Duty fast-paced game. And so the developers thought that this is what people wanted, but it unfortunately failed, and that is kind of where Medal of Honor was forgotten. Not really forgotten, but abandoned by the developers working on it.